What's up, ladies and gents? Welcome to the stream. I'm your host, SinisterTrain01. Yes, we're starting a little bit early. That's because we want to get this underway. So I just want to say welcome. Hopefully everyone is having a good Thursday. That is right. It is Thursday. It's already almost starting the weekend. So, wow, time is just kind of like, flying by really fast. So there's a few, obviously, notifications that I want to get out there for those that have either resubbed or have also subscribed to the channel. So let's get those showing up. And we're going to continue on with Assassin's Creed 2 today. I believe this is memory sequence number 13, if I'm correct. Let's take a look. I believe we're in sequence 13. That's right. We are in sequence Bonfire of the Vanities. Vanities. For some reason, I always never really remember how to say that. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into this. You guys remember where we left off? We were pretty much going around picking up all the viewpoints at the end of the last stream. Now I feel it is a good time to go ahead and actually continue on with the mission. Remember, we've been doing each and every one of these live streams specifically as, what do you call them, sequences? It's always been a little confusing in the Assassin's Creed where you have like sequences, you have memories. So the sequences are like the overall branching story. So like this sequence pertains to this set of memories, whereas memories are the specific memories inside that sequence. And I know a lot of you probably completely understand that, but I know for the longest time I would get them confused. And I'd be like, this is sequence 1 or this is sequence 2 when it was actually memory 1 or memory 2. So it can be a little confusing. But alright, let's go ahead and start this up. I heard this is a pretty long DLC. But the mission starts pretty much right here. Gotta love that music that's playing in the background. Alright, ladies and gents, here we go. Sequence 13. Bonfire of the Vanities. Florentine Fiasco. Meet up with Machiavelli in the Ortriano district of Florence. Wow, so all of a sudden I'm completely notorious.
If Piero had only a tenth of his father's talent, we'd still have some place to call home.
How convenient for these guys to be right here. But this does remind you, like in the original Assassin's Creed, right? You guys remember the original trailer where you were blending in with these guys, or when the first time you went into Jerusalem, you were blending in with them?
Buongiorno.
As you can see, this is clearly one of those sections where you're going to have to...
Never should have welcomed that mad monk into the city. Look at all the misery he's wrought.
Make your... Oh wow, there's already people on me? That didn't take long. I can just run slightly faster than them. I should be able to get away. There we go.
As a consequence of the flooding further up the Arno, a small tax shall be imposed for repair.
So there's nothing you want to grab there, huh, buddy? Nothing you want to grab there either? What about here? There you go. It looked like you could grab something there, but...
By order of the Signoria, all merchants trading in unconverted woolens shall hereby be taxed an extra 100th part on all foreign transactions. This will aid in the maintenance of the Republic's army and Roman...
I bet that's what's going to be the difficult part of this DLC, is it... You're going to be wanted everywhere you go. But it looks like we can actually now finally go over there, because there's our guy right there. Because remember, at the end of the last live stream...
Sometimes I wish the assassino would return to Firenze, that we might be free of his tyranny. It's just a myth. A story parents tell their children.
we weren't able to actually come over
My
here.
father saw him years ago in San Gimignano.
Alright, here we go.
Salve, Ezio. You picked a fine time for a homecoming.
Brotherhood, I think I like
It's
a little
true.
more, just because
Savonarola
they
has
perfected a
taken
lot
control
more
of
in it.
Firenze.
Yes. No doubt aided by that treacherous artifact.
We should get to work on retrieving it.
That may be more complicated than you think.
When isn't it? Why don't you fill me in on things?
Walk with me. It all started a few weeks ago.
Is it a
The man
good sign to
everyone
walk?
once
Should I
revived
walk?
was suddenly the one they worshipped.
Ah,
You would think that they would have a voiceover for Machiavelli. I mean, he's pretty famous.
the apple.
Only in part. It's not the city he's enthralled, but its leaders. Men
So am I
possessed of
walking with you or am I
influence.
running with you?
They, in turn, oppress the citizens and ensure his will is done.
The people act as if they have no say in the matter.
Rare is the man willing to oppose the status quo. And so it falls to us to help them see the truth.
I think I don't believe I've ever played this DLC before, to be
Those
honest.
bodies bear the emblem of the Borgia.
Yes. The Spaniard keeps sending his soldiers into Firenze, and Firenze keeps sending them back. Usually in pieces.
Then he knows the apple is here as well. An unfortunate complication. Fall in.
Alright, so we need to escort him.
Ora! Eccolo! Vergogna! Via! Leave me alone!
I love using the hidden blade. I feel it's just so much better. You can take a lot of their damage out really quickly.
Get the hell out of here! Too hot for me! Leave me alone!
Stay close.
Please, leave me alone! Whatever I did to deserve it.
Doesn't look like one.
Sure, if you don't want to mess with me, hey, I'll take it.
Remember, all planning must be
Segway me.
A direct assault would be dangerous.
True. But what other option is there?
Aside from the city leaders, the people's minds are their own, correct?
See.
And they follow Savonarola not by choice, but force and fear?
See.
Then I propose we use these to our advantage. If we can silence his lieutenants and stir up discontent, he will be distracted, and I will have a chance to strike.
Clever. I'll speak with La Volpe and Paola. They can help to organize the uprising as you free the districts.
Then it's settled. I'll take care of his abettors.
9 lieutenants killed. Oh my gosh.
And now they're pouring. Doesn't look like one.
Well, I'm trying to... I don't see a place where I can jump up here and not be, Do these guys not care about me? Okay. I'm in the red, but I'm only on 1, so I guess they're really not that much against me right now. Grab it. There we go. Nice. Oops, I totally hit the wrong button. Forgot you got to grab. But the same button that grabs is the same button that actually takes away too. So let's wait for him to come back around. You know what? I'm not that patient, I guess.
You're not allowed up here.
There we go. I don't need to be that patient. Okay, so the first one is... Can I... The question... I don't think I can open that door. It's clearly on the inside of that, but maybe we can't get there through there. Oh, it's right here. Okay.
Reject the base and material. Seek salvation in the flames.
Well, you can see that they really like expanded this DLC out, so they gave you just a lot of people that you need to take out, which obviously pads the timing and that the amount of time it takes to complete the memory or sequence. Use the springboard onto it to spring to RT and A.
So today I call upon you, cast off these abominations and consign them to the flames, that you may be cleansed, that you may be free. Give them up, or my gods will do it for you. When I first became a painter, I did so as a means to express my devotion to God. Here there was an opportunity to go closer to Him. For if divinity was perfection, then surely capturing it would be divine. It seemed a righteous work, a form of prayer, of worship. If others might gaze upon my creations and see something of the Lord within, would they not be also brought closer to Him? And so I thought myself an outcast, a speaker, a preacher, a guide to those who had lost their faith. But in truth, I was deceived. The devil is a crafty sort. His manipulation.
Okay, let's see what he's doing
I
first.
thought my works were windows, but in truth, they were doors. Doors that
I need to
allow
find
his
out his
corrupting
complete pattern of where he
influence
goes.
to enter into our world. My art did not comfort them, but poisoned them instead. Made them lustless and base and immoral.
So he comes down here.
They were not. I had been
Thank you so much, Wedge, for the tip. Definitely one of the better Assassin's Creed games. Yes, man, Ezio is...
damage I have wrought. I pray that you will join me. Free yourselves of deception and corruption. Give up
Ezio is
to
definitely
blasphemous work.
probably...
Ink and
he's
darkness,
still my favorite of all of the
desire,
antagonists or protagonists.
hurts, jealousy and rage. Destroy them. Suppress such emotions, for they are dangerous. Dedicate yourselves wholly unto our Lord and His prophet, Savonarola. Give up those things that would tempt you from a righteous path.
Okay, so this should be as simple as just... Hopefully the...
Seek salvation in the flames.
it'll tag the one that I actually want to tag. You know how games can be. But look, you could actually get up there and then probably jump down on him if you wanted to. It gives you a little bit of time, as you can clearly see. You probably have a little bit of time to do what you need to do. We're gonna try the jump down method. Like I said, it might not work out for us. We might end up just dying immediately. It seems like this one actually might work too. If I could sit right here. Thank you, DD. I appreciate it, bud. I might be able to get right up to him. If I can get on the outside of this, it might work. Because he's going to have to cross right here. This one seems more up close and personal. I just have to make sure that whoever it is, it gives me, that it doesn't mess that up. All right.
What have I done? What have I done?
Your actions were not your own.
But they were. My own self-doubt let him hold me as he did. I am sorry.
As am I. Non è una scelta che compio a cuor leggero. Requiescat in pace.
Wow, they didn't even give two shits. That's hilarious. They didn't even care. And now all of a sudden there's a lot of people on there. That was actually pretty hilarious.
Couldn't obey the law. Move, you idiot! We'll get out. Hurry! We're losing him, huh? Get the bastardo! Faster!
All right, so they're following me, so this might not be the bestest of ideas, but that should work. Wait till that green goes away, I guess. Although I don't really see anyone following me right now. So I think we're okay. All right, we got something else here. JT69 sent a $3.52 super chat. Thanks, bud. Thank you so much. I think we're good to go. I think we can. You see how we're not wanted or anything like that now, so we can actually freely move around. I don't know what sets off what's warranted for us and what's not. You know, we started out this just being completely wanted by everybody, and then all of a sudden we're no longer wanted by anyone, so not quite sure what sets it off and what doesn't. Man, there's 9 of these? Yeah, this could be a long stream. Especially since we've only taken out 1 so far. Yeah, just so you guys know, I started a little early. Sometimes I'm prepared a little quicker than I immediately first think, and I knew that people were saying that this is a longer mission, a longer DLC. So I wanted to, you know, start the stream just slightly earlier, so to accommodate in case it does take 4 hours to do this DLC, which I hope it wouldn't. But we're already 20 minutes in. We've only done 1 of these 9 so far, and I don't know if there's any other memories in this sequence.
Come! Gather round. Listen well to what I say. The end approaches. Now is the time to repent, to beg God's forgiveness.
Doomsday, stop the preacher's corrupt sermon.
Don't you see? The signs are all around us. Unrest, famine, disease, corruption. These are the harbingers of darkness. We must stand firm in our devotion, lest they consume us all. I see you, Dad, that you think me mad. But did the Romans not say the same of Jesus? Know that I too once shared your uncertainty, your fear. But that was before Savonarola came. He showed me the truth. At last, my eyes were opened, and so I stand before you today in the hope that I might open yours as well. Understand that we teeter upon a precipice. On one side, the shining, glorious kingdom of God. On the other, a bottomless pit of despair. Will you turn back to the Lord? Or will you cast yourself into darkness? Or will you stand precariously on the edge? Men like the Medici and the other families you once called masters sought earthly goods and gains. They abandoned their beliefs in favor of material pleasures, and they would have seen you all do the same. Our wise prophet once said, the only good thing that we owe to Plato and Aristotle.
Can't bring my camera to look down there.
Forward many arguments which we can use against the heretics. Yet they and other philosophers are now in hell. If you value your immortal souls, you turn back from this unholy course and embrace the words of our prophet Savonarola.
Well, that wasn't
will
perfect, but...
sanctify your bodies and spirits. You will discover the glory of God. You will at last become what our Creator intended. Loyal and obedient servants.
Where is he? My gosh, I can't. Oh, that's the only thing about this camera. I can't see exactly where he is to be able to try to jump on him. He's not there anymore. Where'd he go?
You shouldn't be up here. Get down now.
Oh, he's gone. Did he move? He must be moving around. He's no longer right here.
Not that important.
Man, I took too long. You just kind of have to like get in there quick, I guess. Just gonna have to take him out. I can't think of anything else, man. Try to get in there nice and stealthy like, but it seems like it's just not something you can really do.
Nice try.
What the Northeast?
Well, I did not want to jump out here in front of every single... Oh my god. This is ridiculous. Where is he? Okay. Oh.
Your mind. Since it is your own.
Jeez. I didn't want to jump down when I did. But we got it.
Not all of us require deception to be convinced. I already believed. All I said is true.
Nothing is true. Non è un compito facile il mio. Requiescat in pace.
Man, the controls were not quite as perfected to set everything up here, so you kind of got to just, you know, work with what you got.
Get out of my way! Dannato, I've lost sight of him. This might...
Thanks, JT. JTT from Goldberg's. All right, so where are we going next? I think that one. I see it over there.
No one is that you.
Yes, it's him. Oh man, I must have lost a lot of health whenever I had fallen. That's the thing about this, but how much do we have left? We still got 8? Okay, that should be hopefully enough. Like I said, they're all over the roofs, so you gotta be careful. I did not want to go down. Oh. Gotta love those magnets.
Non si passa! Do you hear me? Until you've all submitted and given yourself over to the Prophet, Savonarola, this bridge will remain closed to you.
Arch Nemesis. Eliminate the Condentrio guarding the Ponte Vecchio.
I hear you moaning and complaining. You say you have things to do, places to go, obligations to fulfill. Ha! You have but one obligation, to submit. Why fight us? Why resist? The city is ours. Your precious Medici have abandoned you, fled into the waste to wallow in self-pity.
Just really shows how much they perfected it when they got to, you know, Revelations.
Savonarola wants only the best for you. A city free of vice and temptation. A people united by faith. All men are equal in the eyes of the Lord, and so they shall be in Firenze. This is a chance for us to turn over a new leaf, to leave behind our miserable past, and return. I am here to help, to lead you into a new future. Only accept our gift. Continue to refuse, and I fear you'll have to contend with more than just a shuttered bridge. Understand, my intention is not to
Hey, all right, we got something else. Let me take a look.
open your eyes to a greater truth. That times are
Leanne
changing.
tipped.
No,
Wow, nice.
that
Thank you.
times
Thanks
have changed.
for not giving up
And
on the
nothing
channel,
good
Strain.
will
Oh,
come
well,
of
thank you. I would never give up on this channel. You guys mean so much to me.
You say you have things to do, places to go, obligations to fulfill.
We've all been a part of this, you know, if depending on how long you've been in this community. You know, I've been doing this channel here specifically since 2010, so this channel means everything to me. It's everything to me, and I can't give it up. I know views aren't exactly what they once were, and I understand that times have changed.
United by faith.
People
All
change.
men are equal in the eyes of the Lord, and so they shall be in Firenze. This is a chance for us to turn over a new leaf, to leave behind our miserable past, and return.
That was easy.
You wear a noble's clothes. How is it Savonarola charmed you?
I'm glad to have you here, Leanne.
Power do not ensure contentment. I wanted even more.
And now instead, you have nothing. Questo non è che un atto dovuto. Requiescat in pace.
We will continue to do the best we can. That's all we can do. And that is all we will ever do. I always strive to remain the best content creator I can. I don't want to emulate anyone else. I don't want to be like anyone else. I just want to be me. But I also take advice from everybody who's got good, you know, criticism. I got some of that yesterday. Someone gave me some good advice. So I took what I felt that I could use and then, you know, discarded anything that I felt that I, you know, wasn't relevant or whatever. Always try, as a content creator, you should always try to be better and better. You should never accept the status quo. Never accept never accept a minimalistic approach. Always strive to be better. You are never the best that you can be. And if you ever at one point in life think that you're the best you're ever going to be, then you will never truly achieve what you can achieve. You always have to keep moving forward, keep striving forward, keep thinking to yourself, I can do better, I can do better. Even when you know what you are doing is good stuff, you can always do better. There's always something about you that can be improved. I don't want to necessarily say, you know, always change yourself. Never change who you are. But open yourself up to ideals. Open yourself up to continuing to try to move forward in what you are doing in life. And that's how I always try to live. Yeah, it does get kind of like crazy sad, you know, when a lot of your walkthroughs used to have hundreds of thousands of views, and you don't get that anymore. But see, that's on me. That's not on anybody else. That's all on me. You know, my ADHD just, you know, it keeps me from being the best that I think I can be, but I refuse to give up on trying.
Go away.
I will keep working at it, and I'll keep trying to improve the best that I can. That's all we can do. Yeah, I play a lot of older games. But when there's no new games that are coming out, you know, sometimes you got to go back to the classics. You got to keep people interested in the channel. So that's why you see me do a lot of older games a lot. Because right now there's nothing new that I want to play. I knew I wasn't going to do a walkthrough for Outriders because it just is not, Outriders is not my kind of game. And I feel like if I play something that I might enjoy, but my heart truly isn't going to be in it, I don't want to present that type of content creator to you. I want to, the things that I want to play, the things that I put on this channel, I want to be because I truly 100% love them, you know? Which is why I can't wait for Resident Evil 8 and Mass Effect, the Legendary Edition.
Amici. If you desire care, you'll submit yourselves fully to our new ruler.
Exactly, Dark. Yep. Mm-hmm. It's a struggle, too. It really is. But we can do it because we believe.
That's a funny outfit. Another mask tonight.
Alright, so clearly if we can just get up there. Oh wow, you can't be detected at all? How was I I took out the guy that detected me, but for whatever reason, I guess it wasn't fast enough. So this one might prove a little challenging. I wonder if I should try to take them out via knives, throwing knives, maybe. No, they're not fixing any ending to ME3. What was, I don't know if you ever played the DLC for Mass Effect 3, but all that's still the same. They added that DLC, so don't think that they haven't. All right, I'm gonna. We just got another notification. Let me go ahead and take a look. Zach, thank you so much for the subscription, bud. Appreciate it. It's gonna have the DLC ending. I don't think it's changing.
The choice is yours to make. Continue to support the Medici, who, as you know, have long since fled Firenze, or accept Savonarola. Why fight him? Why refuse? He is a good man, strong of character and morals. He seeks to save us from ourselves. Living is what we need. Before Savonarola came to us, we were mired in sin, gluttony, lust, pride, avarice. Need I go on? We cared overmuch for earthly things and pleasures of the flesh. We shied from the face of God. And why wouldn't we, shamed as we were at our actions?
Oh my god, I went after the wrong guy. You see what I'm talking about?
It is divine
retribution. I was looking straight down at the guy, but it chose the other two that were standing next to him. It's a very finicky system. That's why Assassin's Creed 2 is not my favorite Assassin's Creed game, because these types of things happen. Now they happen less in some of the ones that were made after this, but you can easily see why it's very hard for me to choose this game as like my favorite. I love Ezio; he's my favorite character in the series, but because of just they hadn't perfected the mechanics in this just yet. I'm gonna try to lock on. I'll see if that'll work too, but I don't know if I can lock on while I'm hanging. I guess we'll find out.
The choice is yours to make. Continue to support the Medici who, as you know, have long since fled Firenze, or accept Savonarola.
I've never tried to lock on to someone while I was hanging, so I don't know.
Why fight it? Why refuse? He is a good man.
I'm gonna wait till he
strong
moves a
of
little further
character
away.
and morals. He seeks to save us from ourselves.
Yeah, it's just this was the beginning of what was going to be amazing, and I feel like that's why, to me, Revelations did so much better in this regard in a lot of ways. So I can't lock onto him. I can lock onto him.
We cared overmuch for earthly things and pleasures of the flesh.
See, it's not picking him, it's picking these guys. So it's not picking the one that's directly below me that I could easily take out.
This is why you ache and take ill. It is divine retribution. But fear not. If you wish to be healed, if you wish to be saved, only
still not doing it.
To Savonarola. Do this.
Will not let me.
Within these walls, you will be granted the finest care Firenze has to offer, free of charge. For I am a being of compassion and mercy, just as the Lord made me.
I speak. Hold, Messere. Hey, tu! Stop a moment. Come here, friend. Don't I know you? I'd speak with you. Hey, tu! Stop a moment. Hold, Messere. Stand a moment. I beg you. Hey, tu! Stop a
Wow,
moment.
this guy is really making this.
Hold, Messere.
Oh my gosh.
Hold, Messere. I don't see him anywhere.
If only I could just get that angle, man. It seems like it really wants you to use the crowds here. See how he's not moving? If he would just move, and I might be able to get back into this. There he goes.
Out for a little walk, are you? I'm going to quarter you, slowly. You're a dead man.
Yep, so much for that.
There, there.
Yep. Even though I literally just took him out. Mission complete. Yeah, I might have to do a gun. I always like to be up close and personal when I take out assassinations. I don't like to use a different type of weapon. But it clearly doesn't. It just. Now look, there's an inside. Why can't I go inside that little area right there? Okay, I'm gonna try one more thing from the top here. Clearly there's an inside to where he is. So if I can figure out how to get inside to there, I might be able to get up just right behind him and then take him out.
The choice is yours to make. Continue to support the Medici who, as you know, have long since fled Firenze, or accept Savonarola.
Here we go.
You
have spilled the blood of a healer.
No. I've spilled the blood of a tyrant.
To command such power over the body, between this world and the next, it seems I grew intoxicated.
And now you grow still. La tua morte non sarà inutile.
JT, thank you for pledging. Man, I appreciate it. JT is the newest Patreon. Big shout out to him. Thank you so much, JT. Means a lot. Everyone give a big shout out to JT for becoming the newest member to the channel. He pledged via Patreon, so that's another way that you can actually help the channel out, is by becoming a Patreon or member. Patreon, I will actually get more of what you pledge. Members, YouTube does take some of it, of course, whereas Patreon takes like maybe, you know, like not even 10%. So it's obviously always better with Patreon. AC is definitely a stealth game. It's just a more in-your-face type of stealth game, hiding in plain sight. I think, but that's one of the reasons I've always loved the AC series, is because it's not a straight up just hide in a bush, which it's kind of how it's turned into if you play it that way. Like, if you play Valhalla, you know, you can just sit there and crouch and hide in a bush, and then whistle, and then they can come to you. That was one of the, I would say, one of the only negative aspects of Origins. I love Origins. Origins is one of my favorite Assassin's Creed games, but the stealth is a little too easy in that game, clearly. So back here, the stealth was not as easy. You really had to work for everything that you do. And there's something about pride in challenging and working for every little bit of stealth you do. See, I don't play games to rush through them, to beat the game quickly, and then have to move on to another.
Something is wrong here. Where is everyone?
I play games because I want to take my time. I want to enjoy the world that I'm in. And that includes even the linear games. Even the linear games, the ones that you can complete very quickly and easily, I can still enjoy them and take my time with them simply by doing one thing, by just moving slow through an area, taking a look at it, seeing what all is there, and just enjoying, man. I love games, and I don't want to rush through them. You know, I want to play them multiple times. I've played Assassin's Creed multiple times. I've played Splinter Cell multiple times. But every time I come back, I look at it and I tell myself, what can I do to make it different this time? Can I add an extra challenge? And that's what I like to do.
Ah, another challenger. Excellent. Savonarola warned me that some would oppose our rule. And so I devised this little trap to ferret out those foolish enough to play at hero. It's proven to be both entertaining and effective. Incominciamo!
Climbing the ranks, assassinate the captain of the guard.
What a spectacle! I wonder just how long you survive. Another a few days back, made it through over 3 dozen of my men.
Alright, so it's one of these, okay.
He's interested. Every day without fail.
Okay, for whatever reason, it's not. Can you not counter these guys? I can never remember. No, doesn't look like you can counter these guys. All right, so we're gonna switch to our. We'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. See, some enemies are gonna be better with using this specific weapon as opposed to your hidden blade, because the timing to counter is so hard that you can't get it on a regular basis. So you're gonna have to kind of switch your play a little bit, go for the classic counter with a sword.
Saying selfishly, you seek something, a glory, spiritual, so which are the delegation you desire, or perhaps penance for some old sin. Did other children abuse you? Did a lover spurn you? If I had to guess, I would suspect a form of insecurity.
Also, you could probably just use smoke grenades and take them out like 4 at a time. Switch over to your hidden blade. I mean, probably end them real quickly too. I mean, you got options. It's not like you don't.
I You can't hold out forever.
Let's see. Well, we got this. No. 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 Come on. Oh. So really, you won't lock onto the other guy that's right next to him. You'll lock onto that guy. Are you kidding me? You'll lock onto everyone but the guy I need you to lock onto.
Enjoy this.
Get him! No way you'll get through here.
You! Say more!
Don't. Just. Are you trying to fight me?
There you go. Once you master countering, combat can be very easy.
Was so proud and cruel.
No. Savonarola bewitched you.
Did he? Or was it that I tasted power and found myself intoxicated? I wish I had been stronger.
As do I. Mi rincresce, ma non c'è altro modo. Requiescat in pace.
Yes, combat is way more fluid in Brotherhood. That's one of the reasons I love it. Because you can chain your assassinations, and that is so cool. Listen, combat doesn't need to be all like hard. It can be easy and still be really fun. Once you get that counter, there's something about you chaining. You feel like you're an assassin. Like Ezio at this point, he's been doing this for a good almost 10 years, right? So I want to feel like I've got a character here that is just so badass that that he doesn't have to worry too much about combat because he knows exactly what he needs to do to get the job done.
Now where is he from? I don't like the look of that.
He must have you cut us out with.
There! There! He can't be far. Find him!
Dude, you literally saw me jump right into here. And you were just like, he can't be far. Where did he go? Oh, that's great. That's so hilarious. I saw someone suspiciously who looked like the assassino jump into this hay barrel, but I don't know. He couldn't have got far. Where? Let me go up here and see if he's here.
Come, don't be shy.
Your orders are simple. Keep watch over these fields and ensure
Help us
no
get to
harm
100 likes,
comes
everybody.
to the bundles of
Keep those likes coming.
It may seem a mundane task, but it is critical nonetheless.
Oh, I remember the banker mission in Brotherhood. That's why I can't wait to finally get to Brotherhood. But we have all these things that we have to finish before we can start that one. But when we eventually do get to Brotherhood, it's going to be 100% synchronization. So it's going to be really fun. Because they didn't have that in Assassin's Creed 2. They didn't have 100% synchronization. Hitting the hay. Assassinated farmer. But avoid alerting his henchmen.
Without this most basic resource, they'll lose the means to resist. They will be forced to stand down.
I will kill all trespassers, Pazzo.
Already, many have fallen into line. They require food, shelter, warmth, and all of these things are born of family. I hear you grumbling. You think this post a waste of time? But you must understand, our very existence depends upon keeping all of this secure. You don't believe me, do you? Let me explain. The Fieno feeds our horses. They, in turn, pull our carts, which transport our goods to other cities, where trade is conducted. In this way, our economy
Okay,
is
so...
and then there is the livestock. Cattle and sheep require Fieno for sustenance. And as you know, they provide us with all manner of things. Wool, meat, and milk, to name a few.
You hurt someone with stunts like that.
Well, shit, that didn't go.
Fall into enemy hands.
On him!
Ah, I thought I was going to be able to blend in with that crowd, but once I jumped into it, they dispersed and there was no blending in, so. The thing is, I was hoping I was going to jump down into this specific one. I don't want to jump into this hay barrel or else I'm pretty much screwed. I need to jump into one of those hay barrels. But you can see all these guards around, which makes it even more tough to do it. Now this guy is behind for whatever reason. So we need to really go that way, and then we can get to, like, say, that one over there. So instead of going this way, we actually need to go the other way. Now remember, we're not in the red right now, so we're okay. We can continue to go along this back route here.
The Fieno feeds our horses. They, in turn, pull our carts, which transport our goods to other cities, where trade is conducted. In this way, our economy is made to thrive.
Really? You're going to make this super easy if you come over here.
Cattle and sheep require Fieno for sustenance. And as you know, they provide us with all manner of things. Wool, meat, and milk, to name a few. Do you see them? Why the Fieno must not fall into enemy hands. So do not dismiss the work you do here. It is vital to our continued success.
Alright, so now I think we should be okay. Just have to wait for him to come around. See you, JT. Have a good one, bud. I hope you all on these videos here don't mind that I'm actually live streaming these. I know it can be annoying if you're just here for the walkthrough and then you hear me talk about other stuff, but let me know when I release these videos and they're actually in video format with just the sequences. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Where did this guy go? Did he like leave? Or no, he's coming closer. Okay. It's like, where did he go? Just can't see his thing from that far away, I guess. Coming back around this way. Should be coming around there. Alright. Oh, but he doesn't get close enough. Okay, well, if he doesn't get close enough to here, then I'm trying to think. Oh, now he's over there. Come on. He wasn't over there before. It's like when you get over into this area, he changes his pattern, I guess. Oh my god, he was right here and it would give me the prompt. It didn't give me the prompt. I think I needed to hold RT to do it. You see? If I hold the prompt, it'll say it, but I guess it'll only do it if they get close enough if I don't hold the prompt. So we're going to need to wait till he comes back over here. Who knows how long that could take. Okay, there we go. Not as stealthy as I would have wanted it, but it still worked.
You would have let your own people starve. And for what?
Too long I suffered their insults. They called me simple and low class. I wanted their respect.
I'm afraid you do not have mine. Per quanto sia penoso il trapasso, lieto sarà il tuo sonno. Requiescat in pace.
I miss the series when they used to say that. It was always, to me, it was always so cool when, even though you were taking these people out, you had enough respect for them that they, that they die in peace, you know?
I hope you have made your peace with God. Pezzi di merda, do not get through. Hurry, get here. I don't
This was always the more challenging thing. All right. And what I mean by it, I would always do commentary because I'm a commentary kind of person, you know? But what I mean is, for people that just want to watch the video and don't really care about the stream, I'm talking to you all on the stream a lot more than I'm maybe mentioning what's going on in the walkthrough, if you get what that. And I don't want to start becoming the channel that doesn't do those professional walkthroughs that we're so used to doing, right? Because I love those, which is why I've already started Red Dead Redemption 2 Gold walkthrough, and that is going to be one of my most professional walkthroughs to date. I've created some cool graphic stuff that I've tried to put into it and put a lot of love and care into it. So when I finally release those videos for the gold medal walkthrough, make sure you check those out.
secure those crates. We can ill afford to let their contents fall into the wrong hands.
Port Authority. Board the ship without being seen and put an end to the merchants' trading days.
We'll see just how tough the holdouts are when they're forced to go without food. If they want to eat, they'll accept Savonarola as their leader. Are the Medici family can still hold any sway in this city beyond me? To think I once considered them my patrons.
It's giving him a few moments here.
Before the prophet opened my eyes. Get down now. Then it's on the
I hate how I can't move up anymore. So is this one that I don't need to worry about stealth, I think, maybe? Because I'm not seeing a way for me to even be able to get into his quarters in there without... Alright, so I need... I might be able to take those two out without anyone else seeing, but I don't know. As long as this guy over here does not see me, that's the thing. Yeah, I like the way he just eyes coming in. That's the big problem right there. It's you've got everything has to line up when that guy is not where he is, unless you just want to go ahead and take him out. Because if he is where he is, then there's no way that I can do this.
Where's he got to now? What? I just blinked, and he's not there.
All right, so from what I can tell, it really is all to do with taking those two guys out. I've got to take the two out that's on top, and I can do that with a double blade. But I got to get rid of this guy first. All right, so I'm going to hang here, wait for him to come. I gotta pick him up and I gotta take him off because that guy above me can see. Told you. Told you. I didn't do it fast enough. Oh, I needed to be just slightly quicker, but now we know exactly what we need to do. We've got to limit the amount of people that's going to see us up there. So the only way you're going to be able to do this is from that top section, taking out each one of those individually.
We'll see just how tough the holdouts are when they're forced to go without food.
So all that matters is us actually going this way.
If they want to eat, then accept Savonarola as their leader. Are the Medici family that still hold any sway in this city is beyond me. That was before the prophet opened my eyes. Then I saw the evils of commerce and the division it creates. Savonarola will lead us into a new era.
Okay, so him first.
And justice. Accept the Lord as our Savior. What the devil are you doing over here?
I suppose I have more pressing concerns.
We'll see just how tough the holdouts are. Are the Medici family can still hold any sway in this city is beyond me. Equality and justice. All that remains is for us.
Right. Enough. Back to work.
Here we go.
What have I done? You tried to force devotion. Sometimes the people must be told what to think. No good has ever come of that. Benché il mio cuore sia turbato, la mia mente è lucida. Requiescat in pace.
Oh god, you won't jump. Oh, you won't jump up.
What? Come back here!
Well, at least he did that. That'll work.
Damn it, faster! Can't see him.
All right. I know, right? They literally like were just right in front of them, and they didn't care at all, did they? I mean, you can just see how tough that is right there. This is definitely a tough DLC, everybody.
Do you require a medical assistant?
This is no joke.
Do you require a medical assistant? As a consequence of the flooding further up the Arno, a small tax shall be imposed for repairs. All battalions sailing into the main staging docks of the city shall be tolled based upon it.
2 more to go. Is this the only memories that are in this, or is there other memories that we need to accomplish?
Stop him! You must not disrupt our work! Firenze is sick! It's our duty to cure her!
How? By forcing our people to follow a madman?
It is unwise for you to challenge those in power!
Yes. Well, that is about to change.
No! You won't take me! Savonarola will know of your treachery! Guards! Guards!
Chase down the nobleman and silence him before he reaches Savonarola.
He's getting away! Don't you? He's there, on him! Savonarola is our savior! Why must you resist this?
Come, don't be shy.
Fury! Get out of my way! Damn it! Where is he at? Not you! Get it! Pezzo di merda! Savonarola warned of the sand, but I did not expect it would be violent.
Oh god, come on. Then these controls, look how slow it takes you just to get down.
Only take a moment to reflect. You'll see that we are right.
Oh my god, dude. There we go. Jeez. Run away and
It's not my
save
fault.
my life.
No, you made the choice.
It charmed me with that thing.
Only because you allowed it. Lo faccio per il popolo. Requiescat in pace.
All right, 1 to go.
Come, don't be shy. I only aim to heal.
You gotta admit, though, open world games were around for a while at this point, 2009, when this original game came out. But it hadn't been perfected to the... It's still not perfected, of course, but it hadn't been... The things that they thought about back then were nothing compared to what they think about now. You know what I mean? So they've changed a lot in the times that have led up to the mistakes that they've made in these previous open world games. So I think if you look at the open world genre from 2009 to now, I think it's gotten better.
Omnipotens Deus, Rex Regum, et omnium
Hey, Ozzy.
gubernator.
Yeah, I really don't prefer open world games. I would rather a more detailed, smaller map. Then you can create multiple ones. I feel like that's the best method. Instead of these huge open worlds where you just don't get the detail that you want. Last rites. Climb the dome without being seen. Remove the ancient piece from his perch. Read the title, skeptic. Oh yeah, I remember this. It's a crazy type of challenge to actually climb this thing. You have to, if I'm not mistaken, you have to like, well, in order to get that, you have to jump from one side to the other. Run away, run away, run away and save a life. Anybody remember that song? Run away, run away, run away if you want to survive. Better. Don't you see? Oh, come on. Just because I didn't have enough time. Just because we didn't have enough time. That's crazy. Alright, so maybe it's not good to do it from over here. Maybe we need to actually jump up from a different location.
Another. A minute of it disappeared. Another four.
At an outlandish horde, fast, damn foreigners.
Now you wouldn't be able to do this earlier because you wouldn't have the jumping ability. So this would be significantly harder. But as you can see, we literally bypassed most of that right there. But we can jump up right here. I think maybe... No? Let's wait to see this guy move. There we go.
Omnipotens Deus, Rex Regum, et omnium gubernator, cuius potentie nulla creatura resistere.
See, there's always going to be points that you have to climb.
Et eorum miserere, qui veri ad un penitentiam, serva e libera nos, suppliciter te petimus, a manu inimicorum, reprime eorum superbiam, minue malitiam, et astutias, ut nostruis armis muniti, semper servi, ab omnibus periculis, ad glorificandum te, qui et...
I thought he preached the word of God.
I fear his sermon is a lie.
I led my flock astray. It's just... I wanted so badly to believe.
We all do. Vedrò compiuta l'opera di mio padre. Requiescat in pace.
Let's see what the priest has on him. My guess is there's not a thing I can jump to, probably. Well, there is. I see that right there. That is a... Okay, you can see it right there, right? Do you think we can make this jump? It should have already saved that. I'm gonna try it. I should have not tried this. He was so close to it, but he just couldn't make it. Maybe this is still a quicker way to get down. Yeah, totally. Quicker way to get down. See? So much easier. Fastest way I've seen to get down in the game so far. We were really close though. I mean, come on. How did he not like line that up? That should have been a perfect jump. Just need a little bit more oomph.
has pushed the price up 6 florins per hundredweight, and the Arno has again flooded near Castel Sant'Angelo.
I should have told Ezio, listen, dude, it's not worth it. You just took out 9 lieutenants. You're on a roll. Why risk it all? I felt like that right there was the jump from Other Guys. Do you remember that movie? Where, you know, they think that they can... Oh, look, there's a bush down there. We can land there. Let's do it. It's go time. And then it falls to their death. All right, let's go ahead and grab this here.
Pazzo. Completely pazzo.
Aim for the bushes. Tell me how he can make that jump. I think I made the one before. Come on. You're right, I've learned the errors of my ways. Thank you for letting me see who I truly was. Learn the master of the roll. There we go. You don't lose any damage that way.
My God, has his mind snapped? You've done well, Ezio.
What happens now?
Watch.
Silence! I demand silence! Why are you here? Why do you disturb me? You should be cleansing your home, cleansing yourself. There are bonfires to see, prayers to be said, penance to be done. You will do as I command. You will submit. Find the apple, Ezio. It can't be far.
Power to the people. Acquire the apple of Idone. Really, dude? What the hell? Oh my god, dude, seriously? I think it's like meant for you not to be fast enough to be able to catch some of them sometimes. That's right, jump up. Okay, don't jump up. Don't jump up.
There he is, get him! There he is, get him!
Get down, Strozzo! You should not be up here. Leave!
All right, that was not too bad.
Be warned, he kills for sport. There is no method to his brutal spree. Next could be you, your father, your daughter.
All right, so it looks like we're heading back over here. You know what? We don't have enough games in this Renaissance time period, do we? We definitely need some more, I'd say. This is a great time period to have games in. Italy is just a fascinating place. Especially, I don't think I can make that. No. Alright, where can I climb? Where are you going to allow me to climb? Oh, I can hear Ella crying in the background. Hope she's okay. She's teething really bad, so...
Healing services.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Trust me, you'll soon feel much better. Salute.
That it's our ship. God bears witness to the sacrilege that you would handle this prophet this way.
look at his eyes.
Blasphemers, heretics, you will burn for this. Do you hear
Keep those
me?
likes coming, everybody.
You'll burn.
Show mercy.
No one deserves to die in such pain.
Yeah, but come on, man. A blade through the mouth? That's gotta hurt.
I knew this day would come. Please, show mercy.
I have. Ma ora, che sia il tuo Dio a giudicarti. Requiescat in pace.
Silenzio! Silenzio! 22 years ago.
22
stood
years
where
ago?
I stand now.
Wow.
And watched my loved ones die. Betrayed by those I had called friends. Vengeance clouded my mind. It would have consumed me. Were it not for the wisdom of a few strangers. Who taught me to look past my instincts. They never preached answers.
Alright, so hopefully I don't get copyrighted by this music that is playing right now. I'm trying to break it up as much as I can.
We don't need anyone to tell us what to do. Not Savonarola, not the Medici. We are free to follow our own path. There are those who will take that freedom from us. Too many of you gladly give it. But it is our ability to choose whatever you think is true that makes us human. There is no book or teacher to give you the answers, to show you the path. Choose your own way. Do not follow me or anyone else.
Alright, we did it. Mob Justice synced, and it looks like Sequence 13 is complete. Yeah, great music there. I mean, Assassin's Creed series have always had, like, amazing music, to be honest. And now we should be in... Sequence 14. Wait. Did that say 1459? Oh no, 1459 is back there. We're in actually sequence 13, 1499. So he's 40 years old at this point, I guess. But yep, there you go, ladies and gents. Sequence 13 is complete. Bonfire of the Vanities. That didn't take too long. I mean, it probably could have took a lot longer. Is the final sequence 14? Is this the actual final sequence? Wow, okay, only one more sequence. All right. Well, looks like we're going to be saving that for next week. I don't want to continue on now since it looks like if we go forward, it would probably continue. So we only have one sequence left, which means we will be finishing this game up next Thursday. It looks like this is a little bit shorter of a stream, but this will also give me a little bit more time to work on some walkthroughs that I have on the channel to get some videos and stuff out there to you all. So I know this is a very short stream compared to all of the other ones that we usually do. But that's all right. I pledged to do these by sequences and to make sure that they're nice and clean, so I can turn this live stream into a video. So please make sure you watch that video. The one that comes out is the specific sequence 13, and leave it a like and whatnot. Don't just go to never just go to my videos and leave a like and then leave. That hurts more than anything you could possibly imagine. Watch time is the biggest thing that helps channels out. So the longer you watch a specific live stream, the longer you watch a specific video, the better chances I have of being in other people's outside of my subscribers' searches. If you watch very little, if you go in, you leave a like, and then you leave immediately, all that does is negatively affect everything. So if you know you're going to watch a video, at least maybe wait until you know you can watch a good 10, 11 minutes of it or something like that, or leave it on in the background. That will tremendously help the algorithm and be able to continue to do this kind of stuff. So other than that, thank you all so much. Thank you to the super chats. Thank you to the tips. Thank you for the Patreon that we got. JT, thank you so much. You guys are helping the channel out completely so we can stay afloat during these times. So yep, love you all. Thank you to the mods out there for always helping. Follow us on our Discord. Follow me on Twitter. There's all kinds of things you can keep up with the channel for. So I just want to say ciao and arrivederci. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week for the final episode for Assassin's Creed 2. See you next time. Peace out. Meow, yow, yow.